Nobody prepared me for the weight of being Nigerian. Not the textbooks, not the church, not even my parents, and they tried. There is this thing that happens when you grow up here. You're expected to carry everything. The family's hope, God's plan, society standards, all of it on your back before you're even 18. Nobody ever asks if you're okay with that. Let me tell you what growing up Nigerian actually looks like from the inside. First thing, you learn very early that your feelings are a luxury. You're crying, stop that nonsense, other children have it worse. Emotions are weakness. Weakness are shameful, so you bury everything. And then you smile at family gathering like everything is fine. I did that for years. Most of us did. Then there's the career thing in Nigeria. There are only 4 acceptable answers when an adult asks you what you want to be. Doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant. That's the list. I remember telling someone that I want to become a pro basketball player. Do you know what they said to me? That's not a job. That's a hobby. As if wanting something real for yourself is somehow selfish. So millions of us end up studying things we hate for parents who mean well but never really asked us what we wanted. And then we graduate, still miserable, but we still say the same thing. I'm fine. Here's what nobody tells you about growing up under those kind of pressures. It follows you. Even when you achieve things, even when you make it, there's still a voice in your head that says it's not still enough. That you're not enough, that you should be doing more, moving faster, and making more money. I used to think that I was broken, that something was wrong with me specifically. But I started talking to other Nigerians in private, away from the performance, and they all said the same exact thing. We were all exhausted. We were carrying things we never asked to carry, and we were too proud to say so. And that's not strength, that's survival, and we're calling it the same thing for far too long. We don't talk about mental health because in Nigeria, mental health means you need deliverance or you're forming. There's no in between. We don't talk about the loneliness of trying something new in your family because everyone is watching and waiting for you to fail so they can say, I told you to become a doctor. We don't talk about how confusing it is to love your culture deeply and still feel trapped by it. Both things are true at the same time. And we don't talk about the guilt, the constant suffocating guilt of wanting more for yourself when you know that your parents suffered just to get you here. I'm not making this video to disrespect where I come from. I admire what we are capable of as a people. But that doesn't mean silence. The most Nigerian thing I ever did was to refuse to pretend anymore. Because pretending that everything is okay when it isn't, that's not culture. That's just fear dressed up as culture. You're allowed to feel the weight of this. You're allowed to want something different. You're allowed to be more than what was decided for you before you could even speak. If you watch this entire video, I see you. I know some of you have never said this out loud. Some of you are watching this in your home. But something in here just describes your entire life. Drop a comment. Tell me one thing you were never allowed to say while growing up. Let's start a conversation because we have needed this for a long time. I'm Elvis Amimi, and that's the honest truth.